theSOmotorsports here. Civic's in the background. Tiburon's in the background. Anyway, I need to get winter tires for that thing. Not this thing, that thing. Because it's front wheel drive and we get a lot of snow here in Jersey and it's supposed to be bad this winter. So I'm going to show you how to change a tire. This is on a Civic, but it works for pretty much every single car in existence. Aftermarket wheels. They're by Motegi, Motegi, I don't know how you say it. They came with lock nuts, or security bolts, I guess you could call them, security nuts. Yeah. And they come with a key. So as you can see in there, it's not like a normal socket. It's got little pegs down it. And they slide onto there. So then you use your normal socket on this to break it loose.
So normally when you buy a car, you would come, or it would come with a jack and a tire iron. I say normally because if you buy used cars, sometimes they won't have them, sometimes people will lose them. But if you buy a new car, it'll be in there. If you buy a used car, it should be in there. It should be somewhere in there, either by the spare tire or off to the side.
If you buy a modern car, sometimes they don't come with them. They come with inflate kits nowadays. They don't even come with a spare. Some modern cars, they come with a patch kit and a tire inflator. Yeah. So like the new Nissan, I think it is, comes with a plug kit and then a can of the rapid fill sealant stuff, and just limps you to a tire store. But anyway,
but these are actually off of the Tiburon, so they don't quite fit. But as you can see,
they look the same as the ones I have.
Kind of fits on there, and this would slide under here, and you would jack it up with a scissor jack.
There's a pinch point here, so don't. Make sure you get the scissor jack on the pinch point. Oh, hi, Kashi. And not on the body. Because if you get it on the body, the car's not going to be very happy when you punch through it.
For ease of use, we're not going to use this, because this, I mean, it works. It's just not very efficient, very kind of slow. So since we're at the shop, we're going to use our tire iron, our four-socket tire iron, and a rapid pump jack. It's much easier. You're not going to have these on the road. You could definitely use those though. So you can find the right socket, and then you're gonna break all the lug nuts loose. Just a half a little turn so they're loose. So once you get this tire in the air, when you try to spin this tire is gonna go in circles.
Especially when you're parking. Yeah, especially when your parking brake's bad.
Yes.
Alrighty,
so now we broke all the tires off. We can technically lift the car if you're doing a single tire replacement. We're doing all the tires, so we're gonna do one side at a time. So we're also gonna break the front up here.
Ready to get your jack lined up with a pinch point. Make sure it doesn't slip off. We're good. And then you jack the car up. So now, because my car's front wheel drive and front engined, it's very heavy up front, so when you jack it up from the front, normally it pivots on the jack and it lifts up the back too. So as you can see some air below both tires. We'll pop them off. Because he broke them loose while it was on the ground, it's really easy to take the lugs off.
Alright guys, some cases it'll just be nice and loose. Some cases you might need to hit a little bit, so you're just going to go a little and break the tire loose. You can use the wrench if you want to, just give it right on the rubber. You don't want to hit the metal.
Or you can give it a quick kick. Some will be harder than others. I change mine every season, every half year, so they're usually not too bad.
So roll this out of the way. In some cases, this might be actually popped or have a hole in it. And then any particular order you want to put these in?
No, they're all the same tire.
So you can take the new tire, hurl it into place.
Oh, make sure the hub centric ring from the old one's off. Ah, see? It's an aftermarket tire, so it comes with plastic rings. Which you might need pliers to get off, or a pair of scissors. I mean, not scissors, screwdrivers. Sometimes a knife will work, and you gotta pry it off. Boom. And what that does is it sits in the hub, which is this part of the aftermarket tire, to make it the correct diameter to fit on this lip so that your tire doesn't wobble.
I don't have that problem.
You won't have it with stock tires, and you also won't have it with your spare tire. It's generally when you buy aftermarket tires, you can also, wheels rather, and you can get aftermarket wheels that are hub specific, but those cost a lot of money. So
now you can look, you'll have one stud here. Just kind of line it up with the closest hole, that way you have less lifting to do. You're going to lift, try to line one up, and you're just going to rotate it until you see the screw holes line up.
So as you snug these up hand tight before you torque them on, just make sure you push back on the tire so that it's pressed all the way against the hub. They'll pull it in as well, but you want to get them as hand tight as possible to try to distribute the torque evenly over all of them before you torque them with your tire iron.
Also, when you set the tire in, it's going to sit, the hole is going to sit perfectly on the screw. If you look at these, they kind of got a little bit of a wedge shape to them. So once you hand tighten these, you're just going to give this a little wiggle so that that hole on the wheel lines up and evens out with this wedge shape. So you just give it a little wiggle, push it back, and you might get even a few more spins hand tight once everything lines up. So we're doing the front wheel right now, and then we're going to show you how to properly torque the lug nuts on. Some people may think you just go around in a circle tightening them down, but instead you got to do the star pattern. That way you even out the torque, because if you tighten one side down all the way, you might not be able to get this bolt all the way down, and your wheel technically won't be centered. It'll be a little off.
And then you'll go down the road like this.
Well, you get a little wobble. You'll feel it in your steering wheel. I mean, most cases, if you get a flat tire on the road, it really won't matter because you're supposed to be replacing that wheel anyway. But it is going to be annoying.
So once you get
Little wheel, little shake. See, that one twisted more, that one twisted more, that one twisted more. That way you know it's centered. Then you can take your trusty tire iron, and I just like to start with the top. Just give it a little spin, and then come across like a star shape. And then go across, and we'll torque them down one more time once we get the wheel on the ground, because right now, as you can see, it moves a little bit. Then go across. And now the wheel should be able to hold onto the hub perfectly fine, so we can lower the car. Once we lower the car, we'll get another little torque down.
Good.
Alright, now that we got the car back on the ground, do the same star pattern and just give them nice and tight. Make sure you torque down the wheels. We already learned firsthand what happens when you forget to torque the wheels back down.
Johnny?
Yes. We're going to change the wheels on Tiburon.
Ironically, with the wheels from the Civic.
Yeah,
We were going to put these on there instead of the winter rubber. Oh, hi, Kashi. Because we were going on a little track, not a track day, but like a cruise with some guys. And it wasn't cold enough to really have winter tires, and these are summers. And they have more grip, so we wanted the grip. But we said, forget about it, and then we didn't torque that wheel.
The tire up, but we forgot to retighten it back.
Yeah, we broke all the bolts loose and then left them. And then on the side of the highway, we found out because there was an ungodly wobble and an ungodly noise, and I hopped out on the side of a busy highway and torqued it on real quick, and everything was fine. Everything worked out fine.
It's kind of scary. It was very loud. I don't know how long that took. Maybe like 20 minutes to change 2 tires out. That's
like 5.
That's with doing video commentation. So on the side of the road, it'll take you like less than 5 minutes. So we did a time lapse, and then the phone decided not to time lapse. So we have us putting the jack under the car. And that's it.
But we got it done.
Hope you guys enjoy watching that.
So we hope that helps you. And if you have any questions or need to know something, just shoot us an email. theSOmotorsports@gmail.com. Find us on Facebook, facebook.com/theSOmotorsports. Or find us on Instagram @SO_motorsports. So please like, comment, and subscribe. We're almost at 100 people on Instagram and Facebook. We're at about 80 on YouTube, so we're trying to get even more. And then we're going to give away a free t-shirt. I'm not wearing the t-shirt, so I can't show it to you. But
don't forget to share. If you like what you see, or if you think you know someone that would like what we're doing, don't forget to share.
Get a sticker. It's backwards because I'm filming in first person mode. Or even if you want get a really big sticker.
We don't have those. We have to order them.
I have one left.
You have one.
I have one left. If anybody really wants to support the brand, you can buy one of those. If not, we're going to throw it on Johnny's truck when we go do the track day, and then we'll scrape it off at the end.
More stuff on the truck.